In the search for a new head boy and head girl, one surprise applicant stands out.
Dear Mr. Povey.
It's my favourite one.
Holly, who shares a surname with the head teacher, has submitted an eye-catching letter.
With a name like ours, I need no introduction. I go by the name Holly, or as many as you might know me, the other Povey. I would now like to be considered for the role of head girl.
The process to go for head girl is one of the most daunting things I've ever done.
They say our school years are the best of our lives and that you'll look back and you'll miss them. I never believed what people said until I came to Harrop Fold.
That's Holly.
I'd actually cry.
I started at the end of year 8 because I was having issues in another school, and I'm loving Harrop. Like, it's one of the best schools.
She had a really tough time at her old school, Holly.
Before I came to Harrop, I was having people ridiculing me because of how I'm different. When I first joined in year 8, I was really miserable, and then when I came here, everybody was so supportive of me because obviously I'm medically disabled, and everybody was so supportive of that, and I really didn't expect that. I have struggles with certain things in my life, like I can't run and I can't do certain things without it causing me a lot of pain or panic. I have muscle spasmy things. It's not like a seizure, but so your stomach, bladder, where it is, yours will be relaxed all the time. When you laugh, it's tighten. Mine's the other way around. I'm tight all the time and then relaxed when I laugh. So my giggle incontinence is more of my main condition. It's the one I fear the most. If you were to take a piece of paper and write the word laughter in the middle of it, and you had to write down the first things that come to mind, a lot of people go, oh, it's something I enjoy and it's something that I want to do a lot of the time. And for me, I'm the complete opposite. It's one of the biggest fears for me. And people don't understand why until they know what happens. I basically wet myself, and it's not pleasant at all. And in my life, I have to deal with it when it happens. It bothers me that people think I'm a joke because I have this issue. That's why I had issues at my other school, because it was that fear of if I come into school and make a fool out of myself, everyone's going to know. People still ridicule me and call me names and things like that. It's not as bad as it was, but it's to the point where I'll just ignore them because they want that reaction from me, and it's best not to give them that reaction. If I was to be stood in front of the whole school, or even in the middle of a teacher briefing and it happened, and just knowing that everyone's looking at me and expecting something from me would be one of my worst fears. I can't lie, it has happened in the past, but many people don't know. But I feel like I'm done hiding in the shadows.
So, first question, why does Holly want to be head girl at this school?
The school was so supportive when I came here. I feel like I need to give something back to show them that I appreciated what they did for me. Everyone was so supportive of me and made sure that I felt comfortable being at the school, and it was amazing how the teachers dealt with it.
Great answer. Well done.
Hiya, Holly.
Hi, Miss.
I feel like I've been on the journey with you.
Yeah.
Can you just tell me what qualities you've got that makes you stand out as you?
So I've dealt with people with autism and medical and physical disabilities in the past, and I have that experience with things have to be said a certain way and dealt with a certain way. I'm not going to change me, I'm going to act how makes them feel comfortable.
OK, brilliant, thank you.
I have a little sister at home, Amelia, and she is autistic. Seeing the world through a whole new pair of eyes is just something so incredible because everybody sees the world differently. Just 5 minutes sitting down with her and seeing how she would do something and seeing how I would do it and comparing the two is something I never would have been able to do.
How have you found it so far in here?
Oh, I'm so stressed. So stressed.
Have a drink, have a drink. Thank you, Holly. You star. And you've got a great second name.
The Year 10 candidates for head girl and head boy must now prepare a speech to give to their entire year group.
The pressure is on.
I actually don't know what I'm doing with my life.
What they're having to do is deliver something to every single student in their year group. Now, if that's not terrifying, I don't know what is. Because for those kids, they are putting themselves out there and putting themselves on the line and that could last with them forever.
I'm worried because of my medical issues, it's gonna happen and I'm gonna be stuck in the front of everyone and it's gonna happen. That's what I'm worried about. And it happens mainly when I get nervous or if I laugh. But I'm a nervous laugher, so I'm screwed either way. I don't want to do it. I can't stand up in front of everyone. I don't want to do it.
Come on.
Minutes before her speech to the whole of Year 10, Holly is having second thoughts. Rebecca, the current head girl, tries to calm her down with some last-minute advice.
If I can't be in a classroom of 30, how am I going to be in an assembly of over 100?
I didn't want her to be disappointed or feel like she'd let herself down at the end of it. Because if you've put everything into it, you can't be disappointed, even if you don't get the role.
I don't have that confidence anymore. I'm worried it's going to happen and I'm going to make a fool out of myself. It's happened before.
No one is going to judge you for it.
Oi, quiet.
How are you going to feel tomorrow when someone else gets head girl and you didn't even try?
Fair point.
I didn't want her to have any regrets about not trying her best.
You sure?
Yeah.
Times of challenge are either going to make you or break you. Holly had a bad time. You know, she was really nervous. You know, you can pack up and walk away, or you say to yourself, I'm going to give this everything I've got, I'm going to go for it. I think it's testament to a young person if they say they're going to carry on, because that isn't easy.
Who's coming up next?
I'll do it. They say our school years are the best years of our lives, that you'll look back and then you'll miss them. And I didn't believe what people said until I came to Harrop. I came to Harrop dealing with issues from previous schools, and it had a huge impact on me. I had that support and that people to lean on, and I want people to feel that they are supported and feel safe when they're at Harrop. I'm willing to hear anybody out if they want to talk to me, whether I become head girl or don't. Some of you don't know this, but I have a little sister. My little sister Amelia has autism and learning difficulties. I have seen firsthand how important inclusion, diversity and equality is, but I want people to know that if people are dealing with mental or physical issues, I know what it's like. I myself am physically disabled and I know the struggles and that worry and that fear of what it is to come to school. And I want people to understand that they don't need to be afraid to come to school. Be yourself, be you, express you. If people don't like who you are, then they're the wrong people.
Holly's just spoken from the heart, and everybody in that room listened to her, and everybody in that room respected her, and life's just changed for Holly.
Do not change yourself to be somebody else. People will love you for you. If they don't love you for you, then they're wrong. Let them be themselves. Let them be the bully, but don't be the victim.
It's changed for Holly in her own mind, because she'll be thinking, I've just done that, and I didn't think I was going to be anywhere near being able to do that. And every single student in the hall was in silence. So things won't go back to normal for Holly. Whether she's successful as head girl or not, things won't go back to normal. I believe this will be the making of her.